Danny Meyer shit. Bar God. Ninja Turtle rap. Bar God. That's I think like every nigga that battles Danny Myers calls him a Ninja Turtle. Is it true? I don't know. You tell me. Kung Fu. Hi. Poppin', we on the go?
He definitely does look like Raphael.
He does rap. What my style?
Yeah, we're good.
Where's my style?
Where's my snare?
Snare. Hello there. Hello here. In and around the circumference of the shit where the anus is. I'm sorry. Wrong thing. Welcome to the Just Bake channel on YouTube. Of course, I am the nigga with the cloudy poof poof top. Poof 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 poof. Young pastry. Why Shit. The Wyong.
Say it like a spell.
Wyong pastry, and you are now listening and watching Watermelon versus Pumpkin. Watermelon versus Gourd Wars. Watermelon versus Pumpkin.
Episode 67.
6-7 on, nigga. Rolling in my 6-7. No, it ain't. No.
Now, before we get started, we do have to say
bars.
This is the last episode that will be filmed in this location. So from here on out, man, you might see us in a car. You might see us in a different kitchen. You might see us in a different location each time. Who knows until we get the final destination. The final countdown. But as you know, this train keeps rolling on. But you know, people move, people do things, people get better apartments, people get different apartments, people buy houses out of this mud.
Things and do stuff.
Episode 67 will be the last one from the pastry cave?
The pastry The bake shop?
The bake shop? The bake shop? The pastry cave?
This young bake shop right here, cut.
Hell yeah, yeah.
A lot of kitchens, a lot of wars in here.
True. A lot of bacon went down. A lot of preheating went down.
Go back and look at the episodes, man. We had some fun in this motherfucker.
It's all on the channel. But yes, I am his, not your co-host, Lil Mattress, LILMATTRESS. Spell it correctly if you would, please, and hit up this hotline, 203-594-6977. You can call or text. You know what it is, man. Just hit us up if you choose to. Watermelonversuspumpkin.com, watermelonvspumpkin.com, Watermelon versus Pumpkin on all social media. We're out there. We got a Facebook page, the Just Bake channel as well. On YouTube, you know, the Just Bake channel as well. Little Mattress channel. There's a 5 a.m. channel. There might be a Razor Rap channel. Who knows these things? On Instagram, we are out there. Watermelon vs Pumpkin. We put up updates, you know, behind the scenes stuff, different memes, stuff like that. Pictures of food. What else do you do on Instagram?
Right, food porn.
Also, my Little Mattress page is on everything. Also, on this channel, we put up. I did the Act Up challenge. That's the big thing among the kids these days.
Act Up.
There's that beat by the City Girls, Act Up. You do a rap over it and you put it up, and that's what it is. So if you want to check that out, that's on the channel as well. What else is going on? You know that you can catch us wherever your podcast is, all that stuff, man. We out there, we doing things.
And GBIclothing.com.
GBIclothing.com. How could I forget?
Give it to him.
GBIclothing.com. Use code WATERMELON to get 10% off. And once again, you know, click down below for all the other deals that we have going on and promotions.
That's right. Hoorah, nigga.
But on to it. This will come out on the 3rd, but we are recording this on April 1st, and which happens to be the date of birth. And one thing that the worst thing out of every underground rapper's mouth, and I'm glad that I deleted, 9,000 friends from Facebook, and I don't use it anymore because the only thing that I never want to hear in my life again is Happy Born Day, son. If you are a rapper, if you know anybody in the rap community, you have heard Happy Born Day, son.
I've been known to sprinkle that bitch around. Yes.
That's the one, man. Yo, Happy Born Day, son.
Happy Born Day. I gotta say, yo, Happy You Day. I come up with my own shit. You're happy? Oh my God, you here day. Oh my God, you here.
It's weird, though, because just like in hip-hop and anything else, they want to... people want to be individual. They want to do just something different from the norm, and it's just funny, man. Like that Happy Born Day is fucking woo.
It's one of the
has been taken over by the fucking hip hop community.
Happy Born Day, son.
Yep.
It's the day I was born. It ain't birth. It was born.
Born.
It's the difference.
Exactly. I mean, it's the day of your birth, but it was the day that you was born. So we just gonna say Happy Born Day.
I'm gonna go some new shit. Yo, Happy Alive Day, my nigga. You was alive that day. Well, I think you was alive before that, but I don't.
That's a whole nother conversation. When does it happen? When does it happen?
Yo, happy fresh air day, cuz.
Right? Happy cut the cord day,
Right, cut the cord day. Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you niggas. Yeah. Shit.
So yeah, April 1st. Now, before we get into the actual birthday thing, have you ever experienced any April 1st hijinks that were worth note? Because I'll say for myself, I haven't. There's never been like anything funny that's ever happened on April 1st. It just doesn't seem
April
like one of
Fool's
those things
Day?
like, yeah, on April Fool's Day. It always seems like there's the build up to it, and then it doesn't happen of like just anything good or anything funny. I don't know. What about you? Has there been anything?
For April Fool's? Niggas ain't never get me.
Right.
My mother tried some shit on the phone a couple of times, but well, guess what's gonna happen? So and so's in town. They want to see, some bullshit.
Yeah.
She might get me for a second. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I usually do more of the jokester when it comes to some of the shit.
Yeah.
But no, I can't say anybody's really got me like that. It's one of those things. I remember, back in the day, you did silly things by putting tacks on your teacher's chair. I don't know, niggas did that. I don't know if they still do.
Nowadays that's instant. You're out. You've assaulted somebody.
Right.
You've almost killed someone. So I'm sure that, especially in this day and age, it's probably videotaped if they do it. And,
Right.
But I will say, people are fighting teachers nowadays. That didn't happen when I was growing up.
Playing for keeps. They will punch a teacher right in the nuts. Cause
yeah, man.
It's just like, I'm fucking a teacher up.
Yep.
What respect. Yeah.
Swinging on them.
Yeah, I see it and hear that, man. When you hear young kids, it's like, what I hear a lot of is they go with the whole, that teacher so-and-so, they so mean. And, so that's the teacher nobody likes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Nobody ever liked that teacher, but we all fucking had that teacher. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they were fucking, because they didn't want the teacher to let you get away with shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, there was a good medium. There's certain teachers I think that captured that whole being disciplinary, but still had that respect. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's certain teachers, man. I can't think of one offhand, a teacher's name, but it was always like, people didn't really fuck with them. But they, they kind of were cool like that, and they respected them. They're cool as shit, man. But if we cross them, he might jab me in the throat. But he let me know ahead of time before he do it.
I remember we also had some teachers that were. It's just bad timing, but we had some teachers that were on the way out. Like you could tell, it was their last maybe 4 or 5 years of teaching, and they were coasting to where you could tell they didn't want to be there. They just wanted to get this shit done. They were fucking aggravated that, they had to come to school. I'm sure, because it's well known that teachers don't make that much money. And, I remember we had a couple teachers on the way out that were just not having it.
Right.
They weren't even trying to teach, bro. Right. They were just, listen, I got 4 more years and I'm out.
Right. It's that Marshawn Lynch shit. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Exactly. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Mm-hmm. So... stop punching teachers in the nuts. That's basically what that is. Right? Yeah, have a little respect out there.
But also I do understand too, and in the age of having cell phones, yeah, man, tell your homeboy, record this. And I'm not saying when you go punch a teacher. I'm saying if the teacher is treating you, less than respectful, pull that phone out, dog. That's your best weapon. Is pull that phone out.
I think it was a Childish Gambino that said, "That's a celly. That's a tool." Very simple, but you know what the fuck he meant, nigga. Yeah. It's a cell phone, but it's a tool, nigga. You can catch these niggas.
Honestly, the least thing that it's used for is what it's called.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you call people?
Yeah, how many phone calls you make?
Listen, motherfuckers don't make phone calls, man. Yeah. Good God, I think I actually talked to maybe 3 people. Like
ever.
You know what I mean? Like
since I've had my phone.
It's 3 people that get the phone call, but everybody else is, it's via text.
Yeah, and it's an interesting thing too, because it, I guess, speaks to the psyche of people about how the new robocall now and the new bullshit phone calls that you get will be a similar number to your number. And it's crazy that, that's the thing that would tick someone off to pick up their phone. But it works, because if it didn't work, they wouldn't do it.
Right.
But, my number, 906-7738. And then I'll get a phone call from 906-7729. And I don't pick it up. But I do the thing where I just go, it's a similar number to mine.
Right.
But I'm sure some people are just like, wait. And then they pick it up. And then you got,
got
him with the ooh-ah.
That's where they get you.
Exactly. You know what it is. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you every time. Niggas is getting got.
getting got. Yeah, and that's people don't remember that back in the day. Because I believe had some of the best childhoods, only because of not necessarily the things that we experienced, but the things that we grew up around. Like, we experienced all the shit before what we have now. So
right,
we knew when that phone used to ring. And you were alone, bro. All that it was a thing on the wall that was making a sound. And so you didn't know who was on the other end. All you had is that you could just pick up the phone.
It's
and
a
that
mystery.
was it.
Every phone call is a mystery, nigga.
And it seems like some people they like that because they'll still pick up the phone for anyone. I don't pick up the phone for shit.
Yellow.
And not because, I'm not afraid of it. It's just 99% of the calls are fucking just bullshit. Waste of time. Like, you'll pick it up and do you have taxes to pay and you want to pay them off quick? Right. And do you need blinds? Do you need?
Listen, I get this shit was like your what was it? Your student loan is now. We're gonna help you. I'm like, I don't have a student loan.
Yeah.
And I told him, stop calling me, please. Take me off the list when I actually, because then they got you. Now I stay on the phone. Like, fuck it. I need options to speak to someone. Yes, speak to someone. Yeah. Take me off your fucking list, please. Yeah. I will kill everyone. Sir, was that a threat? No, it's a promise, nigga. It's a promissory note. I will shoot you niggas in the foot.
But yeah, I don't know what I put my email on or who found my email or however it contained my phone number. But I had a couple of weeks ago, I had it started up heavy where it was just like nonstop bullshit emails and nonstop phone calls where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And even to the point where there was a guy on the other end like, hey man, sorry I missed you, but man, I know that you wanted to sign up for that money making opportunity. And they're like, what the fuck?
Those are always fun. Those ones where you go, hello? You go, hey, hello? You go, hey, who's this? Hi. So interested that you're still there. Like almost like it's a pretend conversation talk along. They almost have it to the number of like how a conversation is going to go. Hello, who's this? Oh, I am so-and-so from, can I speak to, whatever. And it's like, is this a real person? No, it's not. It's automated bullshit to set you up for the Okio. That's where they get you. That's where they fucking
That's how they get you.
Listen. We got to see all this shit change, man. We got to see that whole phone life, not knowing who was gonna call.
This is Amy calling from My Eye Doctor.
Oh.
No, not that one. Go ahead, keep going. I'm gonna find one.
And you just kind of go on and on with this shit, man.
Hello, this is Amy.
So, at the end of the day, in the beginning of the night, you niggas have to know that we started this. We're like the bridge generation, I like to call us. We bridged you, we birthed you niggas. Happy born day to you niggas because we borned you niggas when it came to this technology shit and they're having these fancy phones. That's why I say, for you young people that never experienced what it was like to have the struggle, you don't deserve these phones. We deserve this shit. We put in that work. We read roadmaps and shit. You know what I mean?
Got lost.
Yeah, we the roadmap generation, man. Like, shit.
But yeah, here's one that I got. This is the other thing that they do. They try to pretend that they know you. So check this one out. This one I got, I think, from a guy named Bob.
Bobo.
Hey, what's going on? This is Bob, and it's been a while, so I figured I'd try to catch up with you, so maybe next time.
Real quick, I know nobody named Bob. Here we go.
Anyways, last time we connected, you were interested in me.
Hold up. We've never connected, Bob. Me and you have never connected. I knew one person named Bob. We were friends around middle school. He went to the Navy. I haven't seen him in a couple years. But this is not that person. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Making money online, so I just wanted to share this with you because it's currently making me over $100,000 a month.
Whoa.
I'm just going to leave you the website here. The website is www.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Talk to people on the phone or anything like that. So again, that website it's www.
Nope, you're not getting that promo, fool. But you know what I mean? That's basically what it is.
Right.
I've never talked to this person before in my life. And what they do is they get people's phone numbers from whatever list it's on, from whatever people are selling. And Bob pretends he's my homeboy. Like,
I just love how Bob is making $100,000 a year. And
no, that was $100,000 a month there, bro.
$100,000 a month Bob makes, and he has. What does people that make $100,000 a month do? They call people.
Yeah, and
personally,
and somebody that's making $100,000 a month, which comes out to $1.2 million a year, just wants me to have it.
Hey, listen, I get nothing out of this. I'm like Jesus.
Yeah.
I just like giving just to be given.
Word, Bob. You just want me to? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy you're involved with my interest in life, man.
Mm-hmm.
My interest is my life is in your best interest. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
say. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. But people are dumb, so it works. You know what I mean? Because if he makes 1,000 phone calls and it works on one person, Bobo,
we got a window.
Exactly. we got a sucker.
Yeah, keep going, keep pushing.
Yeah.
Oh God, those calls get stupid, man.
Yeah.
You get tired of them. I block a lot. I have a block list that's ridiculous in my phone. Block calls.
Block it like it's hot.
You know what I was thinking too? What happens sometimes? I think, and this is for people out there, when you download apps or you're fucking around with certain things, and you hit that allow button and you allow like these certain apps to have your contacts and shit. I believe that's when they get your contacts. Oh, they're going through them. You know, and that's why I think sometimes a lot of that bullshit happens from when somebody gets something and your contact's in their fucking phone.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're getting bullshit because of that person did whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, come on, man.
No, I agree.
Be careful out there, folks. When you could be fucking up other people's shit. I could be getting a phone call because somebody in my damn contact list is doing dumb shit and sharing my information with somebody.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no science to this shit, man. It's technology.
Now, the block list that you have, do you have it where it actually they can't contact you anymore, or do you have the block where it just the phone immediately goes to voicemail or whatever?
Because I think it might be straight to voicemail, but I don't know. I don't know because I don't always get the voicemails, and then sometimes I block the shit, and then I get another number from the same kind of close. You know, they just call you from a bunch of
number.
They just keep going for the same one. It's like North Carolina. Listen, man, I got family in North Carolina, but they know how to get to me.
Yeah. And they would actually leave a message.
Right, that's the thing. You don't leave a message that sounds something proper, then it ain't you.
Yeah, that's why I think if I don't know the number, I'm not picking it up just because I'm not trying to have the time. But I enjoy listening to the messages because sometimes it gets stupid like that. So, yeah.
Drop a nigga a line.
Exactly. there were a couple people I had to block just because sometimes you get that shit where somebody thinks you are somebody else that they have a problem with. And I had that one with, text message, motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And just that, who's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know any. And like, you have to go actually into the Verizon thing and, hey, put this number on the list where they literally can't contact me because, when people are mad, they make irrational decisions of like, they think you're someone else. And so then you, Leo, I don't even know who you are. Then now you're lying. They did,
Oh, you think it's a fucking game now. And niggas got jokes.
You had the thing where I don't know if it's a scam thing, but then you'll get the thing where somebody will hit you up if by chance you do answer the phone, or I've gotten the message as well of, someone just called me from this number, so I'm calling it back. I don't know. And that's the voicemail that they'll leave you. And I'm like, I call nobody ever. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's the... But see, people don't put numbers in their phones because I was trying to think maybe that's a similar number thing, but I don't know what the fuck.
How does this happen? Did I get those too?
Yeah.
How do you it has to be just you're reading somebody's number that you're mistyping. That's the only thing. You're typing it in fresh. It's sure as hell ain't somebody you know because they're not in your contact list. Hey, what did I know? How do I know you?
I might have said this on here before a couple months ago, but I got with one of them, like not giving up any money, anything like that, but I got one of them where I don't know what they needed it for, but this was... Boom, boom, hi, is this? They said my name, and I said, yes. Boom. Hung up. I was like, I didn't like that.
Right, what was that? Tim got him.
Yeah. That was one I was like...
Look out the blinds and shit.
I didn't like that one.
Who the fuck's outside? Who's watching me? This conspiracy, espionage shit is real out here, nigga.
Right.
Tinfoil hats, nigga. You better watch out with this bitch.
Yeah, that shit was weird. But yeah, most of the time I just fucking... don't pick up the phone. Listen to the voicemail. It might be something funny. But then you also do get the, who is this? Motherfucker, you called my phone.
I hate when they do that. Now, who this? Who's this?
I hang up immediately. I'm like, you called my phone. If you'd like to speak, you can say your name. If not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's,
Yo, who this? Yo, nigga, I said, all right, cool. We ain't gonna do that.
If it ever happens, you know what you have to do is bust into phone tap by the phone. You understand? Yo, what the deli? I just touched ground down in Philly.
But what is that? Everybody under 30
and
is
just
not
keep
gonna,
rapping until they hang up.
I think anybody under 30 is not going to understand the reference. What? Who? Phone tap? Yeah, it's the firm biz. You know the firm? You did.
Imagine if you just rap the entire song with the person on the other line. And, yo, we're about to be friends. Who the fuck is this?
Yo, back we go. Meet me at the diner, nigga, in an hour. We're gonna get it in real quick. Pop. Oh my God. But yeah, it's them niggas, you know. But it is April, y'all.
It is April. It's
officially.
spring officially.
April 1. We in April 1.
One. Like I said, this will come out on the 3rd, but we're just doing it and talking about it because it is the birthday. And the birthday gets weird because I am 36 now. Wu-Tang, 36 chambers. It all connects. You know what it is. White privilege. And the weird thing about it is there could very well be something that's not the same about me as other people, and I don't mean that in a special way or anything like that. I mean that in terms of like, I just don't get excited anymore about my birthday because I feel like I would feel goofy as fuck being excited about turning 36. And not because I'm, depressed about the age or anything like that. That shit doesn't matter to me. It's just
not a cornerstone.
I feel like after you're like 21, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
30's all right. Like 30, yeah. Then I guess the next one that you're supposed to do is 40. I think it gets to decades after that.
Yeah.
30, 40. You know, it goes all through your 20s. You get excited. 21, I made it. You know, you kind of like enjoy your 20s and do dumb shit. And then 30 comes and, all right, 30. Hey, 40. Oh,
yeah.
40. Nigga gonna be 40. Oh, 50. Have I done anything in my life?
I know. Hopefully that's not the
right. You
move.
Yeah, you don't want that, but you know these are progressions sometimes. You know what I mean? You do your 10, and then I guess because 40 is 40 over the hill, or no 50.
I think they have those cards for absolutely everybody in Spencer's.
Yeah, I thought it was meant for like a certain I think 50 is supposed to be over the hill. That's that
makes
deal.
sense because if you think about living to 100, 50 would be half. So
right, yeah. So you're over the hill, Jamie. 60s. We did a 60th for my mother one time, a surprise 60th at a nice Italian restaurant spot. It was real dope. You know what I mean? Probably scared the shit out of her, but that's what surprises are all about.
That's what the surprises
So
are
we're
about.
gonna walk in here now. Oh, no bribe! Fuck.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I'm not mad at people that do it. I just, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't get the excitement from it. Like, there was no, like I slept fine last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no, like, no, none of that shit.
Everybody!
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I try not to judge people that do it the other way, but
people just want to turn up.
It's like 5:30 p.m. right now, and I've gone the entire day without announcing on social media that it was my birthday. You know what I mean? Like this, I don't need no props for this, but all I'm saying is I didn't announce 7 times. I'm telling you, bro, I had to unfollow somebody sometime because they announced.
So
they announced because I screenshotted them all to send to my boy 7 times during the day that it was their fucking birthday, and I'm like.
God.
Yo,
you niggas
how do you need that much fucking attention?
And then on top of that, Facebook tells us all.
Yeah. That's the thing too. People pretend like no, we already know that it's your fucking birthday.
It came up. If I'm a Facebook friend, I'm gonna know the notification is there. And you guys motherfuckers that get upset. I know you seen the notification of my birthday. I mean, you didn't wish me happy birthday. I was just wondering, we got beef or?
Yeah, that's some weirdo shit, man. That's some real weirdo shit.
People do that shit, man. It's like, yo, I noticed you didn't wish me happy birthday. I mean, we cool or you like, it's whatever, man. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of disrespectful. What are you saying?
Yeah.
it's that whole like prima donna diva shit of like, it's my birthday and then. No, I like to, celebrate. I enjoy a good birthday flow. But then I also enjoy something that ain't, I'm at the age now too. So I'm like, I'd rather kind of go get a good meal somewhere or catch a movie or some shit, Let's go do a date in a movie or something, take me to a concert or some shit. That's the kind of shit I would be into more,
Yep. Because my thing too is also like my mother, brother, his wife, everybody, like, it kind of got the constant of like, well, do you want to go out to, do you want to fill in the blank of every fucking restaurant possible? And I'm like, no. And how I try to break it down is that, okay, imagine it's your birthday, right? Now imagine doing something that you don't want to do on your birthday. So then let's switch it around. Imagine me doing something that I don't want to do on my birthday. Like, well, you might. My mother does this thing where she goes, well, I'm your mother, so I want to celebrate it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you because your birthday's in 21 days. My mom's birthday's on April 22nd. So, like, that's the day where I'll go. Right. I won't sulk, but that's the day that I'll go sit at dinner, and
That's
you know, pretend that I want to be there. It's just
I want to give another special happy birthday to earlier belated birthday to
Yeah.
my son. Don't do it, Ma.
it's one of those things like I don't want to go out to a restaurant. If somebody sings at me, I'm literally just gonna look at them. Like I can't do the bro. You know me by now. Like I'm really bad at doing the like. Am I gonna fake this? Am I gonna pretend that I'm happy? Like all I want is this to not happen. You know. Like last year, my birthday fell on Easter, and so I had gone to my grandmother's house for Easter just because it's Easter. And like literally, bro, I text my father beforehand. I'm like, I'm being serious with you. Do not get a cake. Do not sing me happy birthday. Do not do anything. I'm coming over to celebrate Easter, and that's it. And once again, I fully understand that like I'm not exactly the same as everybody else, but it's also one of those things where like I don't want the attention. I don't want any of that stuff. Just like, yeah, it's my birthday, but like I said, I would feel goofy as fuck celebrating. It's just I feel like I'm too old to fucking
to get jumped out of the knee out of shit. Yo, you know what today is? Yeah. You know, we're at milestones now. 40th is good. 50 is good. You know, these are the big milestones in life, I'd say I want to celebrate. Because, you know, I'll be 40 in 2020, man. That's a beautiful thing, brother. 40 in 2020, 40 in 2020, 12.
Yeah, like see, like you said, that's a milestone. That's something to mark. But like, just the.
And I think I'm going to Vegas, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never been. I think I'm going to go on my 40th. Good.
Put the dicks out.
Pull them out. Say, come on, baby, we're going to have a foursome. What? I don't know what. It's just Vegas. That's what they do.
Nah, Vegas is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, man, whoever's having a birthday out there, if you are having a birthday, celebrate your birthday. WWE star Randy Orton and me share a birthday, so I might RKO somebody today. I hit him with the diamond cutter. You know what it is.
Orto.
But yeah, other than that, man, if it's your birthday, celebrate your birthday how you want to. And that's what I mean for both sides. Celebrate your birthday how you want to.
Right,
you know what I mean?
If you want to turn up with your people, turn up with your people.
Imagine that's the only thing I could say. And because I don't feel like it's selfish. Imagine spending your birthday how you don't want to spend your birthday. I couldn't imagine.
Right.
It, so
I did one where I fucking moved into an apartment on my birthday. That's not what I wanted to do, but I had to.
For real.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you know what I'll do? On my birthday, I'm going to go move into an
Because even
apartment.
like my mom told me on one place, she's like, we can go to this place and on your birthday they'll give you free wings. It's like 30. It's a stupid amount. Like it's a stupid amount, like 36 wings or something. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that does sound fine. No, I'm not going to do it. But then that means that they know my fucking birthday. Then that means that they're going to sing me a fucking song that all I can do. Like, I don't want to be the person that's just like, yo, stop. Just, I don't want to. Yeah.
I love it.
Like, because I don't get embarrassed. I just get perturbed. I just get like annoyed where I'm just like, I don't
get the fuck out
I don't want this to be happening right now. This shit's annoying as fuck, you know?
Just take your cake and shut up your ass, guy.
Yeah. It's not, and I try to, it's not even a thing of being, you know, mean or angry or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, like I said, if it's your birthday, do what you want to do on your birthday and not, you know, what people expect of you. And
what he's saying is that it's okay to say, I don't want a cake and a birthday song sang to me on my fucking
Yeah.
birthday. It's okay to say, I don't want that.
Right.
I understand it's a tradition and that's what people run with because it's a traditional thing. You sing happy birthday. Doesn't mean everybody fucking body has to go with a traditional happy birthday song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Black people, we came up with our own shit. You know, happy birthday.
Put a little
happy
into it.
birthday. Like, oh shit, I sing that at every birthday because I say, okay, remix now. Mm-hmm. We're going to bring this shit down. We're going to break it up.
Right. That's what it is. But, man, speaking of birthdays and unfortunately taking a turn into the bad, March 31st, Selena passed away. Beautiful singer. Brandon Lee, the son of Bruce Lee, shoot the Crow, all that stuff. Yep. He passed away, and then unfortunately, yesterday on March 31st, Nipsey Hussle also passed away. Got shot, they say, somewhere around 6 times at his own store, unfortunately. And that is some fucking crazy shit because there hasn't been a rapper that's died from, you know, gun violence in, well actually, fucking Triple X. Respectfully, whatever.
Yeah, in all respect to his name, I always kill it because of extension or whatever.
Same shit. I never knew how to say his name, and even like people that know him in interviews say it differently.
Everybody says it different. Yeah. I said, what is it? They just say X. So
Yep.
your X and my X is different. I'm from a different era.
Yeah.
But no, that's tough, man. Shit, how old? He was still in his 20s, no?
No, he was 33.
33?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still young.
Still
man.
too fucking young.
Yeah, I mean, he had a nice. He was a big underground, but popular underground. You know what I mean? He got a Grammy now. Was it Grammy or?
I think he got a Grammy.
Yeah, Grammy nominee for his CD that came
Victory
out last
Lap.
year. Victory Lap. Yeah, that
shit was it's a good CD, man. It was one of those. It was like the first full project from him that I actually listened to, and no, man, shit was good. He was definitely, like he was an underground rapper, as in making no money. He was underground, as in he wasn't all over the radio and shit, but he had respect from fucking everybody.
Right, he wasn't your household name as much of like a Drake or something, or what I mean. But all those household names know him. You know what I mean? It's like he's making a splash when the people in our industry know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's doing something. You know what I mean? It's just some people are just so stuck with just listening to the radio or just certain things still that's all they see or know. You know what I mean? Like Nipsey Hussle is not getting a Nike deal commercial. You know what I mean? It's like he's not as noticeable. You know what I mean? It's like Nipsey Hussle in his Nike commercial. Like, how did that work? Niggas like, who? Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's tough, man. I mean, I was just watching some shit with interviews with him, and I heard some of his stuff before. I mean, he was pretty solid, man. Seen him have his head on straight with things. He
seemed to be one of those people that, like, even though he had the gang ties and shit, he was a type to have the gang ties but actually be respected. How Tekashi 6ix9ine, he had all the gang ties and everyone was like, no. But with Nipsey Hussle, it was like, yeah, we actually respect him. Right. It was a different thing.
That's Nip. That's Nip.
Yep.
Leave him alone. Yeah, but it was crazy because even the craziest shit was he was meeting up the day after, which is today. He was supposed to meet with the commissioner of the police for the city in LA, I think.
Yeah,
from LA. Yeah, in LA, and they were gonna sit down and go over through anti-gang violence. You know what I mean? They were trying to stop the violence, and he was trying to see what he could do to help out. Yeah. Bam! Day before, he's fucking gunned down, man.
That was an interesting thing where Nipsey, like, he seemed to be one of those people who was actually trying to help. Like, I watched interviews with him before where he was one of the only rappers that was saying, like, yeah, buying diamonds is fucking stupid. Buy land, buy houses, buy property, buy fucking businesses. Start, basically do the right thing instead of just buying all this dumb shit that is basically for other people's amusement and not yours. Like, who you wearing a diamond chain for?
Right.
But he was a really smart guy. And the unfortunate thing, too, that it's immediately a million conspiracy theorists pop up with he was killed by the government and all this other shit because he was doing, he was trying really, really like revolutionary stuff to where, like, I guess he was working with the people who are trying to figure out how to cure sickle cell. Okay. Because obviously sickle cell affects, black community much more than anybody else. So he was working with doctors trying to figure that out. They also said that he owned like 18 businesses in Crenshaw and he was basically trying to turn around Crenshaw and make it into, a better area.
Right, industrial.
And also, he was doing a documentary on the gentleman who claimed that he had cured cancer and AIDS. And that gentleman died under mysterious circumstances and all that. And Nipsey Hussle was working on a documentary about him. So people are on the internet are going crazy saying, he was killed so he couldn't finish the documentary. But the weird thing about that is like, but the documentary is still going to get finished. It wasn't like Nipsey Hussle wasn't the one out there with the fucking camera. Like,
right. So you want to kill somebody, you kill the guy who's fucking filming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like because his name was behind it, that's not the guy you killed.
Yep. And by him getting killed, it literally only brings more attention to that story. So it's one of those where it's unfortunate that the dude can't. It's cool that people are looking into it, but it's unfortunate that like the day the dude gets shot and killed is fucking the day that literally immediately, oh my god, and the government did it, and it's always the mighty they, the mighty
Illuminati niggas.
Yeah.
And they said the same shit with that dude XXX because there was shit I saw where they were like trying to zoom in and look closely, the tattoos on his forehead that wasn't even really him, weird shit. So we just playing people in cars now.
Yep. Well, that's another thing, too, is that I was reading that because Nipsey Hussle was in his neighborhood, a lot of people were talking about, man, nobody's got the clout to run up on Nipsey in his own net. Man, like we were talking off camera earlier, give a crackhead $5,000. Yes, they will have the quote clout to go do anything.
He'd probably do it for 100, man.
Yeah.
Give him $20 on the rock. Now they gonna pop in anybody.
Exactly. So, it's just one of those things of, yes, the dude had mountains of respect. You know what I mean? But yeah, he got gunned down in his own area, and I just you can't.
Right.
Listen, I'll eat my own shit if the fucking it comes out that he got killed by the government, but you know what? No, he didn't. It's just
that's the most street shit. And who knows? Who knows even if it was somebody aiming for him?
Yeah,
it could have been somebody in his circle that he was standing around because other people got hit. So I mean, he's just a big target. He was tall as shit. I think 6'4" or something like that, 6'5". So he was a tall, linky dude, man. And shout out to him and looking like Prodigy, man. They trying to look at him like they don't look like Prodigy, man. A tall Prodigy,
from like a stretched out Prodigy,
a stretched out Prod with a big beard. Like Prodigy ain't dead. He just busted his kneecaps and stretched his legs open and grew a beard. He's now this cat, right? But
there's also unfortunate, funny things that comes out of it. Like we saw on Twitter earlier, somebody had already people don't know how to act.
Oh, immediately.
So somebody already made this fucking picture of Nipsey Hussle sitting there, presumably in heaven with the biggest cheese smile on his face, and Tupac as an angel behind him, coming and putting a fucking robe on him.
Oh, nice white robe.
And it's just stop.
I know. It's like
yes, that's probably going to be on the side of a building in 2 days, but stop.
Somebody's gonna have a T-shirt of that. It's gonna be on so many Facebook profile pics and shit. Mm-hmm. But now a lot of people reached out for them. Big fans of his. Like LeBron James was one. Other people in the community, and Meek Mill had said something that was, he's like, man, said about us, we just shit. We out here killing each other, man. It's like fucking. You talking about a different kind of fight in the war out there, but it's like we got some inner wars going on, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's.
But the other thing too that is kind of annoying is not to just point out Meek Mill, because I know that he's right now, because he got his third or fourth chance or whatever it is to go out there and do right. He's doing a lot of good right now, but Meek Mill's got to stop pretending that he raps like Common. That's not your whole shit is fucking
right. And that's the thing.
Shoot up and rep my city.
And that's I think that whole hypocritical shit when people do that, man. And it's kind of save the kids, stop the violence, and then you talking about being positive, and when people understand when you're being positive and you're trying to pitch a positive message, but then if you're talking about you're an artist and your music is supposed to speak to people, if your message is not always so positive, you're gonna give that. You know what I mean? It's
and the excuse of being a street reporter gets fucking old. Of just no, I'm just talking about what's going on in the streets. Yeah, but you're doing it from a first person perspective of I will shoot you in the face. I will ride for my all that.
And all it is really meant to is people with that platform and that voice are saying stories and speaking for the people that think roll that way.
Yeah,
so, what I mean? It's almost like people that are actually really doing that shit will be more pumped up for it, or not even people that just love that image and just want it and then try to become it. You know what I mean? It's because people are just gullible and stupid, man. And I think sometimes you forget that when you're portraying a message and you put it out there. I know, growing up it's I listen to fucking NWA.
Yep.
I listen to fucking Snoop and them and bitches names. I walk around singing it, but I knew better to do certain things. Because I didn't listen to that didn't mean I was gonna go out and try to be like them now. But people do. You know what I mean? And that's why I think when you're famous and you have that kind of platform and you say certain things, you gotta have some awareness that motherfuckers is probably gonna do what you do. You gotta sneak in your disclaimers here and there. Guys, listen, you know this is entertainment, right? But see,
the problem with that is everyone wants to be the realist.
Right. It's all reality TV now.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody's
it's
real.
All real. Even though reality TV is one of the most fakest fucking things out there. Right. So it's
everybody's real. I just want to keep it real with you. I'm not trolling. It's all about vibes. Your vibes.
Dude, oh my God. Speaking of that, because you know how these companies will pop onto it. Trident, their new gum.
Vibes. It's the vibes. Get the vibes gum.
And
you guys want the vibes?
Yo, it'll work because do you remember when Drake was when Drake used to rap about Moscato all the time? Mm-hmm. Bro, I'd be in the liquor store and you say they got those $3 bottles of Moscato. It's shit. It fucking will probably rot your fucking gut. It'll taste like ass, but you know what? It's Moscato though. It's Moscato, and that's all that they know. They know Moscato. Exactly. It's like, but he's not drinking that, but you know.
And it's funny because I did try Ciroc, which is P Diddy's line of his vodka or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, initially, I was like, let me try Diddy shit out because you know it's Diddy shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie, that's what it is. Diddy shit. I want to try it.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good fucking. You know, I like it because it's a good vodka. You know what I mean? Like the way it hits you and it's smooth, real smooth, and you don't need much. It sneaks up on you, man. It's one of those like, oh shit, I'm here.
Chris,
now.
a little sneaky.
Like, yo, I'm here now. I'm here, Diddy, you motherfucker.
Yep.
But as sure as hell, like, I'm not walking around with like shiny leather shit and drinking that because I want to feel like I'm one of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say the cat name, but you know, we both know an artist that was locally around here, musician wise, and you know, speaking one day, and he was saying this whole master plan of how he wanted to try to get on and with his team and everything, and he had an idea of going somewhere where there's going to be a lot of A-listers at, and you know, you get a little section, you chip in a good amount of money, you basically chip in $10,000-$20,000 just to go to the club and pretend for a second, and send a fucking bottle to like Jay-Z and his crew. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna send
to have them be like, oh my god, who's that
sending a bottle? Yo, tell her to come over. Like, nigga, this is not the fucking movies,
right?
You're not fucking Don Corleone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not how it works,
right? I mean, that could work in a status where those guys they're all millionaires. Millionaires are millionaires. They buy each other bottles. They know that's all a good grace. You know what I mean? That's all good love. They're not doing it like, oh my god, he bought me a $200 bottle of, you know, because they could buy the shit too. You know what I mean?
It's not going to impress anybody.
Right. They just do it to keep their connections alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to build here, so let me buy you something and then get in your good grace. You know what I mean? But
yeah, man, it sucks for Nipsey. And like I said, everybody that is doing the rest in peace, we got to change shit, it just sounds nice. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing. It just sounds nice. With I hate when the hip hop community learn the word condolences, because Jesus fuck. That's all it is. Yo, my condolences. And if you're blood, yo, my condolences. It's just the worst.
The condolences.
It's
they can't say C. They can't say
funny
C.
to me.
The condolences. Yeah, my condolences. That's crazy. I forgot that niggas.
Because that shit is like, you don't understand how funny that shit sounds, but
going to fucking pet store, got whiskers. Y'all get some bat food? What? Bat food. I can't.
You own bats?
Meow. You mean a cat? Yeah, that. Well, just say cat. Like I said, you got some bat food. It's like, god damn, you can't even. You let this shit got that much deep on you.
Yeah.
Think about it, people. I mean, when you look at the gang shit, and people make up these codes and these codes of honors and rules to run by. What the fuck are we doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? You're chasing after something that makes no sense because a motherfucker told you to.
Yep.
Told you that this is a rule, so you ran with it. You know, it needs to be more independent thinkers, man, with certain things when it comes to that avenue. I mean, we have a lot of independent thinkers. Some of them think a little bit too much and think they can solve it all, but you can't. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's if you can reach out and touch a couple people close to you, you know, get them, help formulate them with all your good ideas, give it to somebody. All right, and then you just made your change right there, because now you just helped change one fucking person more in this world. That then now they can change a person, and that person could change. You know what I mean? It's like you did a good job then. If you can help change one motherfucker, then hang your coat up, nigga.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of people feel like they can go, man, this shit is fucked up. We got to make a change. And my job is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
right. You think Martin would have got that speech done that way, nigga,
right?
if he felt that way?
That's what I feel it's like, though. It's all the, like, putting it on somebody else of like, no, listen. I retweeted that, so I'm fine. Like,
you know, it is funny because I think people need to have an understanding that, you know what? People that have leader qualities, not everybody has that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you have to kind of take a part in doing something. If you want to do something, then know what you can do. Don't say I'm going to do something and then I'm going to try to be a leader and then it falls flat for you and then you just give up on your efforts. You know, just know if you don't have it in, you don't, man. Some people are good public speakers, some are not. You know what I mean? You know, some people are better with their finances. Some people are, you know, how far you want to go, nigga? Some people are short, some are tall. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, know your lane when it comes to that shit, man. It's not for everybody. That's like that shit you got to tell your kids. Like, no, I want to tell you you're great and you're amazing. No, you are great and amazing. And you can be. But just know you can't do everything. Just because you know, we have to put in our kids that you can be anything you want. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Because you can't. You know,
exactly.
you could be anything you want if you just work hard. You know, somebody could work hard and do and just not have the athletic prowess to fucking get the job done.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like some people are just naturally born with it. You know, I remember kids growing up that was like, man, that kid been working out, like he looks jacked and shit, but just DNA.
Yeah.
Kid didn't work out. He didn't fucking lift weights. He had a physique like his father. You know what I mean?
Dude, I know people that can eat McDonald's Monday through Friday and fucking never gain a pound.
Never gain a pound.
What the fuck? Like my boy Cryptic. Dude, he used to drink 40s all the time. Never gained a pound. When you're like, dog, you drink 40s. Like
40s and you're a chef.
Yeah. Like the amount, and you know, like he didn't overeat and stuff like that. But like when you drink that much beer, like you should have a beer gut, something.
Right.
But his body was just like, nope, got it, done. It's just, there's certain people that, you know.
Everybody just run that way, man.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's not, you can't do that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you can, everybody can lose weight, yes. But it's not easy for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you can because it physically shows that if you put efforts in and eating right and exercising, it is proof in the pudding that it will do its job, you know, but it's a commitment to it, you know.
I believe it's called DNA privilege, if you will. I believe it's called,
this DNA privilege. You niggas know about that? You know
I don't know how do we change it? How do we make it fair? How do we make it better?
Make DNA privilege fair. We're gonna start removing chromosomes from niggas and shit. Right? So now your offspring will not have that DNA advantage in life. So.
Everybody needs to start from the same point. This isn't fair. Dude, I'm telling you, this next fucking presidential election is gonna be crazy.
I haven't been looking at candidates, man.
Bro. This is how it's getting, like, because the left wants Donald Trump to lose so bad, and I don't even know if Donald Trump is running again. I'm not sure about that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not on either party. I do not have I personally don't think Donald Trump is the devil, but obviously I see that he does a ton of shit wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also he's a 72-year-old billionaire. Right. I don't expect him to have the same views that I do or you do or a normal human being does. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, like, dude, the left... This is what they're trying to do to win right now. They're trying to get rid of the Electoral College, where the Electoral College is each state has a certain amount of votes. Like there's the general population vote where your vote counts for one, and then there's the Electoral College where, like, say California is 13 votes and fucking Connecticut is 4 votes, and like those aren't the exact numbers, but that's what it is. Right. And they do it like that because if not, then. If you did just by the popular vote, then it would be California and New York would decide the election because that's where the most people live. So it wouldn't make sense for anybody else to even fucking vote.
We're gonna go by these two states and that's it.
Yeah, because the most amount of people live in there. So literally, the center of the country would not matter at all. So that's why they do the Electoral College.
Gotcha.
What the left is trying to do is now they're trying to get rid of the Electoral College. So it would just because naturally the people that live on the coast vote for the Democrats. And every Democratic nominee, you know what they're talking about? Speaking of watermelon versus pumpkin, reparations.
Are they really?
To do exactly what just happened to you. To give that smile. to do that. To break that.
I'll probably only get half.
Am I good? Exactly. But
I don't think that shit. I think that's that. Let me get some votes from the black community.
Let's give a 10 bell. You know what I'm saying? Like
10 bell sound off.
Shit, like. But this is the thing. Not everybody has your thought process, and they're gonna go like, "What?
Listen, man.
You're gonna give me a free house? You're gonna give me a free? Yep, you got my vote. You got my vote.
Man, it is. And listen, I'm part of the community. It's a part of what we do. We be like, oh shit, nigga, try to get that. Hell yeah, try to get that for free. You know, like we get an extra free loaf of bread. We happy. Like,
yeah,
it's just one of those things. So I'm up here free, but not everybody's like, nah, man. You know, there's the people that are against, that are black and are against affirmative action. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man, fuck that. I don't want no handouts. But I know we kind of need it a little bit. Maybe we used to need it a lot, but not as much now. Probably not as much at all.
Dude, it's such a fucking, like, to me, it's just so see-through. It's, like, offensive.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's so see-through, it's offensive because it's one of those weird things
why
like
would that be
around.
and is that that's their push? You know, every campaign has their.
Yep.
You're gonna put in reparations.
But you know how every campaign does their push and then it doesn't happen when they become president? So that's my thing where I'm like, that can get dangerous.
Right.
That can get like, I don't know why, I just sounded like the fucking Darkwing Duck theme song.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck! When you're in trouble, you call DW. But... Like, that's my thing where, yo, we're not talking about promising fixing roads and telling you, yo, if you're going to get up there and promise, like, yo, yeah, you're going to get reparations for slavery, and then you step in there and don't do it?
Right.
Ooh,
but
don't
then,
do that, man.
And then the thing is, then if you do it, how are we equating what's what? You know what I mean? How are we breaking this? How are we breaking this bitch down? Like, what was 40 acres worth back in 1865?
Yeah. And then let's go crazy with where's the money coming from? Right. Then let's go crazy with like, all right, you talk about 40 acres and a mule. What's the equivalent today? And then
we all get a new car.
And then okay, exactly. But so if you want to talk about reparations and maybe some land. So where is this fucking land? Like, okay, we live in New Haven, Connecticut. So you just got a free patch of land in Ohio.
That's your patch.
But
you can do whatever you want there.
Yeah. Hey man, you got a free acre in Ohio. All right. Well, what the fuck does that matter? Who gives a shit?
So everybody gets 40, but they get 1 acre in 40 states.
Yeah.
So I go with my acre, go see my acre down in Jersey.
Right.
You know,
I'm going on a camping tour. It's gonna be fucking dope. You know, it'll be cool.
That's just such a bad idea. We have accepted it as a black community that shit just ain't coming back. It ain't happening, folks. Any black that's sitting on the edge of their seat, sitting there like, God, it's gonna happen. Stop. Cut it out. It's like be disappointed when you think you want mom to get those $300 sneakers. She's not gonna get it. Yeah. Get ready for the disappointment. You know what I mean? It's like,
dude, to me, it's like it's such a see-through, irresponsible thing to run on because if that shit doesn't happen, like, ooh, you're about to get fucked up. Don't promise people money and then not.
And you're
come
talking
through.
about the way shit runs in this country is when something's owed to you, we go interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you going to pay interest from 1865?
Right.
How you want to do this? These back taxes, nigga. How you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can't say, okay, reparations are here, and then everybody's going to get a check that's African American, and you go to the mailbox and it's a $300 check. Like, this is some bullshit.
Like, so that was it? Cool.
$300. This
and
is
then,
reparations.
how are you deciding? Are you going back? Does everyone have to do a 23andMe?
Does everyone have to be 100% African American?
Yeah.
What if anybody? Is a certain percentage number you have to have in order to get the check?
Basically. Exactly. Then do you have to prove that you were a descendant from slaves? Do you have to, or is it just I'm black so I can do it? You know what I mean? Is it
automatically? It's automatically. Fuck that.
Is it if you can get away with saying the N-word, then you can get a check? Like, what is it?
That's it. Yo, you see my cocoa?
Right.
This is my cocoa. I'm wearing my cocoa on my face. All right, cut the check.
Because that's the thing is, it's never going to be okay because of if it ever went through, like we said, of all the where's the money coming from, where's the land coming from, if that was part of it. But then it's going to be like, then a certain people would get their money. Then there's going to be a certain amount of the black community that isn't going to get money because whatever fucking parameters they decide to put on it, where when you're on the outside of that and left out, what the fuck just happened?
It's like, where do you lie within the shade scale? You know,
right?
It's like darker niggas get more money.
From Wesley to Waffle,
right? Where is it? West to Steph, baby. If you Steph Curry, nigga,
you go get a job. $20 scratch off. Good luck.
You coming with that Wesley Shava rank shit? Oh, nigga, you get the bank.
Yeah, man.
So I'm right in the middle. I'll be alright.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's almost offensive to even Hillary lost the election when she pulled the hot sauce out of her purse. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, because I feel like that was the moment where everybody just went, "Oh no, that's not you."
You know, it's funny.
That's not you.
Cedric the Entertainer's
Don't do that shit, son.
He's got a new sitcom that's out. I've been watching. It's pretty funny. Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh, it's Cedric. Yeah,
It's called The Neighborhood. It's a funny show, and he was saying he goes back. He has a white neighbor that lives there in this all black neighborhood. So he's from the old school, so he feels some kind of way and shit. But they end up getting along or whatever. But he was like, he said something. He goes, "There's 2 white people I know that are racist." He goes, the guy that just hates you and he's racist is the guy that's too fucking nice to you. He's
Yeah.
racist too. And it's like, I laugh. It was like, I kind of know what it means. It's like the guy is trying to do too much. Like, he has to feel like he has to feel your struggle. And it's like, nah, man, just fucking be you.
Just exist. We're all here. Everything's okay.
And have awareness of shit that's going on around you.
Yep.
Don't pretend it's not happening. You know what I mean? That's all.
No, I hate the fucking people that buddy up to black people. Like, no, man, like, I know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? I love it too.
Yo,
like, they're so nervous and so
they
like,
are, especially some of the older guys. Look, man, you know, and it's like his gateway to let you know he's not racist. Every white person I've run into, not every white person, but every time I run into like a stranger, a white person, let me rephrase that. Not every white person that is that person that I'm talking about. I run into, that's the spiel, and it's almost like a bait conversation. Like the motherfucker's like, yeah, what's going on, man? Nice day out here, huh? Yeah, you know, cops all around. What about them cops? Well, you see what they did in Ohio? I tell you that.
Fuck, I miss Obama, right?
Oh, B-Rock, you know, he's the man. I mean, my favorite president of all time, right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Oh, fried chicken? Come on, Popeyes is the best. Am I right or am I right? Like, no, nigga, you're not right.
Does Jay-Z have a new album coming out soon? Like, I just don't talk.
Like,
how about that Cardi B, huh? Okur? Jesus Christ.
Those people are the worst.
Yeah.
And for y'all that are blinded, that's what the movie Get Out was about.
Yes.
Those niggas right there. It's like, oh my God, I found your struggle.
Yep.
And not for nothing, those are, that's why I say I go into brackets or whatever. I'm not involved in that, but those are more your high-end liberals.
Yeah,
I guess. You know what I mean? Your liberal that's been sheltered and not cultured. Like, I know.
Like, that's the thing, too, where it's, like Morgan Freeman had said when they asked him about fucking Black History Month, where he's like, I don't want Black History Month. Do you want a White History Month? No, I don't want any of this shit. The best way to do it is not ignore it, but to not, like, in that situation, it'd be nice to be able to talk to a black person, like, or you get to, a white person talks to you, and how about can we just talk about something that is not race and that does not bring up race and that there somehow isn't race shoehorned into it? Of like, just want to let you know I'm one of the good ones.
Right.
Like,
listen, my mother.
You.
And I always get that. My mother always told me you treat somebody with respect. Yeah. I'm like, I get her out here. I don't know if I believe you. Right? Get her ass front and center right now.
Saying what?
Mom, tell me what you told this motherfucker back in 71. Right? You liar. 71. Shit. Exactly. But it's those, man, the people are just like, oh man, I just say corny shit to try to relate. That's the worst, man, because it's condescending. You know what I mean? You're being arrogant about the shit, and it's like, nah, you're being funny about it.
You assume that I'm this way, so let me buddy up next to him, and
I'm going to approach you this way because this is what you like, right?
Yep. Exactly. The finger guns on him. For the people who listen to audio, that was a snap and 2 finger guns.
10 bodies down, nigga. You know what I mean? But it's like, good God.
I feel you. That shit is it's embarrassing from my side, and I'm sure it's uncomfortable from your side.
And what I like about that show too, where it came from, is like then they touch shit on shit where where the blacks are wrong too. I like how they do it. There's a lot of comedy there, and there's a lot of jokes between the difference of the whites and blacks. But there's also the faults in both, when it comes to this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny because like the guy, she was like, oh, your father doesn't want us here, want to come over. She's like, we're not racist. It kind of sounds like he's the one that's racist. He don't want us in his neighborhood either. And the kid was like, no. It was funny, but he was like, no. So black people can't be racist. We're racial. Your system, sure. It's like stupid and funny, but you think about it because some people really think like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's that joke right there. It's like, come on, baby. We can be racist too. Cut it out.
It is weird that, because you get that, because I've been on Twitter more, at Lil Mattress, LILMATTRESS. People really feel this way, which is crazy to me, to where it's like, literally, if I was like, man, I don't want to hang out with any black people because I don't like black people because they're black. That is racist. But if a black person goes, man, I don't like white people, I don't want to hang out with any white people because they're white, they're just like, well, that's just, that's how I feel.
They deserve that. You deserve that.
Holy shit! Like, you don't understand that that's not racist? Like, it's the same thing. It's the same like, literally, thing, if you're treating me different because of the color of my skin, that is racist. And same thing if I'm doing it to you, that is racist. But It's just a weird and because people
and I think
try
it
to
just
break
grew
it
that
down.
way in this country, man. I think it's just it developed into this thing where it became this kind of shield of a code of conduct. You know, you know what I mean? It's like you don't do, they can, we don't.
Yep.
That's it. You know, but it's like shouldn't even take advantage of that shit.
It is weird too because people try to say this is the excuse that I've heard for it is people try to say if you're a community or race that doesn't have power over another race, you can't be racist, which doesn't make any fucking sense because...
So they're saying, they say majorities don't have the right, but minorities
they say black people can't be racist towards white people because black people don't have any power over white people, which is such a fucking weird out of left field argument because that's just not what we're talking about. It's
but
literally...
if you have a rich black millionaire... He can't have a white servant. He can't have a white butler. I don't know what that means. And I mean,
it honestly takes us into this Jordan Peele, gentleman from Key and Peele. He was from Mad TV. Super funny dude. He had a little hubbub and caused a shock this week because he came out and said that he doesn't see himself putting any white people as a lead in his movies anytime soon. People lost their fucking mind on both sides again because as soon as the word white and black come up, the Gord Wars pop up, people lose their fucking mind. Me, I felt like I understood what he was saying because I felt like he's saying, so far the two movies that he's come out with have been from the black experience. Right. But also, the first movie they came out with, Get Out, had plenty of white leads. Like, no, the number one dude wasn't a fucking white person, but
hero or whatever.
All right, that dude, I forget his name in the movie, but like the dude that goes into the sunken place, the next fucking lead in the movie is his girlfriend, and she was white. So it's like he's not doing anything fucking crazy. I think what he was trying to say is like he's telling stories from the black experience. It'd be kind of weird if you're telling stories from the black experience and you put a white guy in there. So
and that's the thing where it's like. He's onto it. It's like when people have done those movies are trying to talk about the black experience and not have a main person that's white. It's like, what I mean? It's kind of like, are you talking about the experience or are you trying to build a bridge? Building a bridge is something, but you're trying to tell about this is what the black experience is to me. Stop it. Because you can't experience anything. I can't tell you this is what the gay experience is like. I'm not gay. I don't know. Right? I don't know what it's like to feel like to like another man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's like to get plunged in my booty hole. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not that person. I don't want to know. You know what I mean? It's just not plunge. For those that didn't see, a yellow plunger just came out. Nigga.
Under the sink.
Under the sink, nigga. But it's that whole thing where people just have to put everybody in a bucket. You have to be identified as something. So we have to put you there and say that's where you belong. It's this country, man. It's just how things got made this way. And I hope in 100 years from now it'll be different. Well, it will be. Man,
it just needs to, people just need to having, listen, white people and black people have sex together and so we can get rid of the white people and I can't say the other part, but we just need a male race. We're gonna make one big race. That's what he's saying. We're all gonna be fucking avatars. We need to go for that coffee. That's what it is, man. Just people go, but. It'd be interesting to, obviously I'll be long dead by then, but it'd be interesting maybe in the afterlife if you can peek back down and check out of like, oh man, it's been another, 5,000 years and there's only like 6 white people left and 10 black people left, but everyone else in between but now do they pray to these 6 white people and 6 black people because those are the only ones left or is it over yet? Fuck.
Oh man, that's like, I swear they should have a whole book for that. It's like, does heaven have a people? That's... These bars out there.
What is the name of this episode?
Does heaven have a peephole, niggas? It happens that way because Tupac is in it right now.
Tupac and Nipsey Hussle are making that song right now.
So I saw you in the peephole knocking, niggas open the door. Come on in, Nip.
Oh my god,
it's tough. We're gonna find out one day. Hopefully, I can peek back into that peephole myself, nigga.
Pull back the curtain on him.
Look at my great grands and shit. Look at that little nigga. Look at him. He ain't shit.
That is so fucking funny.
So, yeah, I gotta see that movie Us, man. I heard did it well in the box office.
Yeah, I think he did 70 million the first week,
wow.
man.
Yeah, he's killing it. This is a guy that's all comic based, man. He said he always had a passion for horror.
He did the new Twilight Zone too. That TV show.
Oh, really?
He had something to do with it. I don't know if he produced, directed, whatever, but I know that he has something to do with it. And I love the Twilight Zone, man. That's one of those gems on Netflix that like, if you go into like the old shit and you're like, yo, the Twilight Zone, and then it bugs me out to think. I'm like, yo, our parents had the Twilight Zone on TV when they were coming up, and dude, those are bugged out. Like, you don't even have to smoke and watch to get bugged out. You just watch it normally. You're like, what? Like,
yeah, it was so weird. I mean, even in black and white, man, you watch it in black and white, it's like, this still fucking bugs me out.
Man.
I don't give a fuck how old it is. That's how you know they had a good, solid product. But that's crazy. So those guys, they wrote Key and Peele's show. They wrote basically all their material, pretty much.
I think so. They wrote the sketch. I mean, they might have had a little team with them.
Right. But they're majority like the force behind their sketches. Oh,
that's them.
That's cool, man. Like I said, I want to go see Us. That looked like a pretty like the graphics.
Looks crazy.
And, not the graphics, but like some of those scenes I saw were kind of like, oh shit, some intense things going on, and they were replacing them or something. And there's gonna be some hidden moves in there. That's what he does.
Hidden meanings.
Yeah, Get Out was about that. What we were talking about before. This one could be just about who knows, us killing each other. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
It could be that, like, hey, man, we out here killing ourselves, man, with certain things,
I'm still losing my mind over these 7 people. I'm just saying that in case anybody's watching on YouTube and sees me smiling while you're talking about black people killing themselves. It's because the 7 people.
It's not about black people killing themselves. It's about the people in heaven, guys. Because it's there. Jesus is watching. That's the shit like something like a very devout Christian like scares their kids to go to bed. Yep. Jesus has a people.
Exactly. You know he's watching you.
He's watching. Go to bed, mister.
But Mom, what if I put my dick through the peephole? What happens then?
Then he can't see. Yeah, dick too little. He gonna look around it.
That is fucking funny.
That's a beautiful thing. So yeah, bury that like you bury what's the guy Jussie getting off. I don't know.
Yo, that's gonna be Jussie Smollett.
He's beating all these charges, right? Getting dropped.
They dropped all the charges against him after a very sizable $400,000 sizable donation was made to the prosecutor from somebody else, which is like that's one of them. How we were talking about with Nipsey Hussle's unfortunate passing, how people got on conspiracy theories right away. That's a shit about Jussie where all charges are dropped after a huge donation was made to the prosecutor. So then what does that mean then? Because it went with, he got attacked. Nope, he didn't get attacked. He made the whole thing up. Now all the charges are dropped. So what is it then? Are you trying to pretend that he got attacked and now are we looking for the people that attacked him?
Right.
Or did he just get away with it? And a lot of people are talking about, but he had to forfeit his bond, which was $100,000. No, simple math. If he had to forfeit his bond, which it came out that he voluntarily forfeited his bond, but your bond is 10%. So he voluntarily forfeited $10,000 and he did 2 days of community service and all the charges got dropped. And that's from, motherfucker was trying to start a race war. Like, I don't give a shit what you say. He was trying to start a race war because, listen, if you get beat down by somebody and they put a noose around your neck, first off, you're not going to be walking with that noose around your neck 40 minutes later. And also, they beat the shit out of you and you kept your Subway sandwich the whole time. You going to tell me that you walked away with your Subway sandwich?
You couldn't even sacrifice a sandwich. You couldn't even sacrifice a sandwich. It was that good of a fucking sandwich?
Yeah.
You're a fucking celebrity.
You're like, turkey bacon ranch, so that's what take this shit from me.
You got some new avocado spread. Nigga, stop it. Put it down. You make money. You got money in your pocket. Throw the fucking Subway sandwich away. At least get some motherfuckers that's gonna do the job right. Beat the brakes off your ass,
dude. And one of the brothers that he paid to do it, allegedly and all that. Because one of the websites at my work that is not blocked is TMZ, so I like to hop on there for talking points on here and all that. One of those, he's a fucking boxer and like a good boxer. So when this dude gets up on there with a little scrape on his face, like, listen,
the little light-skinned gay guy who probably doesn't fight like that.
Yeah, because I'm saying, the Big Show in fucking WWE. He did a match a while ago with Floyd Mayweather, and they did a spot where Floyd broke his nose for real, like because he was just like, man, we got to get this over. It's got to make sense, whatever. So in one of the promos they did, like, Big Show got on his knees and was like, come on, whatever, go ahead. And Floyd really lit him up. Like, and I know I'm talking about wrestling, but it's a real documented thing. Like, he really broke his nose, pushed it to the side of his face. But I say that to say, boxers know how to punch you in the fucking face.
If he really wanted to do damage to you, he could have.
Because that's the thing, is like they set it up for him to, bust his face, and he did. So if Jussie is getting lit up by a boxer and you walked away with just nothing, and the whole fucking, you said that they were white, like, and these dudes are how we're talking
Nigerian.
about. Listen, on the west of step scale, they're west. They're west.
Talking down under, lagoon.
So man, that'll be interesting what happens with that, because like the mayor came out and was like, justice has not been served. This basically everybody came out and was like, this is some fucking bullshit. You know, it's one of those. You want to talk about conspiracy theories, like, yo, that dude just got off. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened, because even they did like an emergency court hearing, like, and he just got off, and I don't know what happened. So that'll be something that,
and I gotta talk.
It'll be interesting if it just goes away, or if it like some, And
I was gonna say, I gotta talk to my Waterman folks. Let's not celebrate this one.
This isn't a win. This is a bad look.
It just says, come on. And I hate when we celebrate stupid things too. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, we celebrating OJ getting off of murder. Come on, man. You can murder somebody, man. This is like, you're not supposed to ever root for a murderer. You know what I mean? Like, of course, it was a legend. I get it. But you and I both know if it wasn't OJ and you saw that evidence and it was a white guy and he got away with it, you'd be like, oh, because he was white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But once again, that's the thing that everybody forgets is
famous.
It's just the money and the fame. That's what it is. The money and the fame. Like, Jussie, that shit came down to money. Like, if that was a normal fucking dude that did that, they'd be like, what the fuck? You're trying to start all this dumb shit?
Listen, because I can tell you right now, I've seen it, because I know, and I have a cousin that's white, and he's been fucking incarcerated since he was 18, can't stay out of jail, back and forth. He doesn't get better treatment because he's white, man. He gets the book thrown at him every fucking time. He's incarcerated, man, all the time, And that's why I say that, it's because you're white, the motherfucker that's white and down and out, ain't got no money, ain't got a pot to piss in, ain't got shit, and he's poor as shit. He's fucking in the court.
I'll tell you, it doesn't happen like this where then a fucking rich white person walks by and goes like, one of mine is in trouble. Like, that shit does not happen. That shit is not happening.
It's not a thing. It's like, well, sorry for you, pal.
Like, I'll tell you like this, because I live on the other side. Black people have unity and they have a community. We fucking don't. There's no fucking type of brotherhood besides, completely racial fucking stereotypes in like, bad sex and stuff like that. And SECT, not SEX. Bad sex, bad groups of people that would have any type of brotherhood. Like, there's no fucking community among white people. Black people have community and will help each other. And like, there's no fucking...
And a lot of that was because it was like, man, it's not, man, we got to.
Yeah.
But, even that as
we got!
Even that has succumbed to being in the back seat these days.
Yeah.
That was more of that when it was heavy. And that's what I said, man, people that were around in the 60s and 70s and they were fighting the fight, they were really together, man. Like, they had to be. You know what I mean? It was more of that. And then when that leaders started going away and then people was like, almost like we took our foot off the pedal, like, all right, whew. Yeah, all right, we got civil rights all done with. All right, we're good now. It's like, no, there's still a fight. Just like when slavery was abolished, it wasn't over. You got to gradually kind of still get in there. You got to keep throwing. The fight's not over, man. You got to keep swinging. I just think for people that don't, there's certain things, I think they just get made to something else. There's shit that exists, man. Don't get me wrong. Like you said, that racist shit and people that think a certain way is not going anywhere overnight, man. They're around. People are always gonna be, like everybody's got a friend that, or somebody that, like, oh, I mean, they're cool people, but I just, when I go around, all the fuck they do when we talk is complain about shit. Like, that shit's fucking tiresome, man. It's like, oh, God, all you do is complain about something. All you do is complain. So it's like when somebody else does it, all you do is like, if you ain't fucking, then do something about it. You know what I mean? If you ain't fucking doing something to help out your community, then shut the fuck up.
Gotta make a change.
Yeah, like, you want change, then get out there. Just help be a part of it, because these, commissions and committees all the way down to City Hall, they exist.
Yeah.
But some people are just lazy enough to not want to do it. So in that
Now,
case,
like I said, man, some people pretend that a retweet is fucking
right. You know, and I think if you're lazy enough not to do it, then just accept that and know you're not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that guy. You know, and it's okay to be that. You know.
True.
Don't kill a motherfucker. Remember that peephole was open, nigga.
For real. Yeah, remember the P. That's all you gotta do.
Open,
but hey, man, we appreciate you guys joining us on episode 67 of the Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast. This is what we do every Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday you get an episode of us talking this shit about the gourd wars, about these racial tensions that are going on, because we don't think they're going away anytime soon. But we like to, you know, try to inspire and come up with maybe a way to solve them and put people on a better path if possible. I am Lil Mattress, LILMATTRESS on everything. Please click the links down below to help support the show. GBIclothing.com. All that money goes straight to us, straight to putting in for the gear, the equipment, and the price to upload these episodes every week. So if you want to support, please do. I appreciate it.
Yeah, do you niggas? You look me in the eye when I say this shit. Open up your wallet, nigga, and click that. It's young pastry, man. Why you pastry, nigga, with the poof, dusty brown pastry hat, and you been watching Watermelon versus Pumpkin, man. Because at the end of the day, my niggas,
Beginning of the night,
all of you niggas are in nice, cool seats because your ass is on fire in the world. Is what I mean. I don't really know your status.
I don't know what your butt's going.
Yeah,